The Drowned Girl of the Mountain Lake. On the picturesque shore of a mountain lake, where the crystal-clear water sparkled under the polar sun, stood a young girl named Anna. Her eyes, usually filled with joy, were now clouded with grief. Her lover, Ivan, with whom she had dreamed of a happy life, had suddenly left her, falling in love with another. Anna could not imagine life without him. Her heart was broken and her soul devastated. She walked along the shore, oblivious to the beauty of nature or the singing of birds. Everything around her had lost its meaning. Approaching the deepest part of the lake, Anna stopped. Her gaze slid over the dark surface of the water, which seemed bottomless. The thought of ending her suffering seemed like the only way out. She stepped into the water, feeling the cold envelop her body. With each step, it became harder for her to breathe, and her thoughts became more and more foggy. Before her eyes flashed happy moments spent with Ivan, their shared dreams and plans for the future. The last thing she felt was the embrace of the cold water that filled her lungs. Anna sank to the bottom of the lake, seeking peace and oblivion. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. The lake silently kept its secret. One day, a young artist named Maria came to the village located at the foot of the mountains. She was looking for inspiration for her paintings. She settled in a small hut on the shore of the lake, and every day for hours she sat on a picturesque hill, fascinated by the beauty of the mountain landscape. One evening, when Maria, as always, was sitting on the hill, she thought she noticed something strange in the water. It seemed to her that a pale figure of a girl emerged from the depths of the lake, and then disappeared again under the water. At first, Maria thought it was just a play of light and shadow, but the next day she saw the ghost again. This time she clearly distinguished long dark hair and sad eyes of the girl. Maria was amazed. She could not find an explanation for this phenomenon, but she felt that it was not just a figment of her imagination. She began to ask the villagers about the lake and learned the legend of the drowned girl who was looking for love. According to the legend, many years ago a young girl lived on the shore of the lake who fell in love with a boy from a neighboring village. Their love was forbidden, and the lovers met secretly near the lake. One day their meeting ended in tragedy. The boy drowned in the lake, and the girl, unable to survive the grief, threw herself into the water after him. Since then, as the villagers claimed, the ghost of the girl appeared on the shore of the lake, looking for her lover. Maria was fascinated by this story. She felt a connection with the drowned girl and decided to paint her picture. She sat for hours on the shore of the lake, making sketches and looking for inspiration. Her painting, filled with longing and beauty, became a real masterpiece. One day, when Maria was working on the painting, she again saw the ghost of the girl. This time the girl came so close to her that Maria clearly distinguished her face. The girl was beautiful, but her eyes were filled with sadness. She stretched out her hand to Maria, as if asking for help. The story ends here, leaving the reader to wonder what happened next. Did Maria help the drowned girl? Was she able to find peace and finally let go of her past? The story is a beautiful and tragic tale of love, loss, and redemption. It is a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope.